If you want to buy cheap Ultimate Team coins, go and check out MMOPO.com and use the discount code EGHD at the checkout to get yourself 8% off your order. Yes guys, welcome back to the squads video. Today we're going to be building you 10 different squads with different budgets, as you can see in the title, or I should say as you can see in the title. I'm going to be doing it slightly different today. I'm actually going to be building it and talking to you about the squads as we're putting them in. I think this is better, it's going to be more engaging. I can also give you more options rather than just playing music and putting the players in the positions. I can actually talk you through why I would pick those players. So, but before we get into the video guys, if you want me to build you a team, all you've got to do is leave a comment below with the players that you have and the budget that you have as well. And without further ado guys, let's get into the video. Fedora says he has a Fut Birthday Pogba, Matthias Prime, a Robertson Team of the Week moments, and he has 500,000 coins to spend. So let's put those players in, and I apologize if my keyboard is loud, but I kind of like the mechanical sound of a keyboard anyway. I don't know about you guys. So let's put Robertson in as well, and then we'll make these guys untradeable, and then we've got 500,000 coins to spend on this team. So the only way you're really going to get full chemistry on Robertson is if you go for an icon centre back, or of course if you go for Van Dijk. Now Van Dijk's going to cost you a lot of coins. In fact, it's going to take up a lot of your coins. So what I would do is probably just go for the next best option, which is go La Liga defence, as we always do. Just go for Varane and something like, he's got a decent bit of pace, and then you can even go for a Ramos or a Lenglet. It's really down to you with Ter Stegen in goal, or Courtois, or even Oblak may even work, because Varane's getting chemistry there with Ramos. He also gets a strong link to Lenglet. But now we have Robertson on 8 chemistry. To me, if I was in your position, I would do that, because it's not worth trying to fix this around him just to get 2 more chemistry on one player. If you have that thing where you have to have everybody on full chemistry, you're going to have to go down the route of picking Van Dijk or using maybe another Premier League centre back. So far we've spent about 200,000 coins on the team. Again, you've actually got loads of options, but I'd probably go for something like a Mertens. You could go for the team in the group stage option. I think that he's a fantastic card as a striker or a cam. And then you can go for Malquit as your right back. Quite a low rated, very low rated in comparison to Robertson, but he plays very well. It's obviously going to get that chemistry up for Mertens as well. This is just what I would do. Then on the right we have Dembele with Griezmann getting that perfect link, although you only need a strong link. And then on the left you have Martial. You don't actually need to get perfect chemistry with Pogba, but what you do need is a French left wing to get chemistry with Griezmann, otherwise he's going to be off chem. If you had enough coins, you could actually go for an in-form Rashford, but that's going to be a lot more expensive, being the Man United link. What you could even do, if you have one of these laying around in the club, let me just click it properly, is James. You can go for Daniel James, play him off chemistry. If you play him as a right wing, he should get 7 chemistry. He's going to get full chemistry. Griezmann's on full chemistry. So maybe if you've got one laying around the club, you can save some coins, and you can also have a very fast left wing, right wing, wherever you want to play him in game. So Lewis Foe says, Fut Birthday Sarr, moments Kenny Lala, 92 Maldini untradeable. Lucky guy, I guess you're not going to pick him for your icon swaps free. And then moments Litmanen untradeable, 250,000 coins budget. So with these players in, obviously I've just now realised that maybe you're pre-planning for when you do get a Maldini, in which case let's build you a squad. And as you said, you've got 250,000 coins, so even less than the first guy. Obviously Litmanen is a great choice. If you've not got a lot of coins, you can play him as a cam, you can play him as a striker. What I'd probably do is I'd probably go for a De Jong on the left side here, if I can actually put a space between De Jong, and then go for Promes, top left. So you could go for his inform. His inform is not very expensive. We're going to pick this for now because I'm not sure how many coins we have. Then we can go for Wijnaldum as your striker to get good chemistry there. And then now we can go for Salah as the right wing. Now he's going to be on max chemistry. I can pick anyone I want to go here as long as they get good chemistry with these two. So I'm going to go for a future stars player, Dembele. He's now going to be on full chemistry. And then obviously the goalkeeper, it needs to be either, basically a French goalkeeper or a French league goalkeeper to get Sarr on max chemistry, or even just be on max chemistry, the goalkeeper itself. And then as the left back, we can actually just go for the OP Meta Mendy, and that's going to sort you out about 250,000 coins. As I said, if you want to make some upgrades, I recommend going for Promes. I don't know why my keyboard is not working today. He's not very expensive, and some of you actually may have that wants to watch Promes, as they actually re-released this. I think for 20,000 coins, and it'll be so good if he gets like another inform. But now the season's off, he's not going to get one. But overall, guys, for 250,000 coins, very solid team. Obviously, De Jong and Wijnaldum's going to be your 2 centre mids, and then I'd play probably Litmanen and probably Salah as your strikers, and then Dembele and Promes as your wingers. Obviously, you can put Salah on the wing and then Dembele as striker because he's naturally a striker. But in my opinion, you don't want to waste your finishing and your technical ability that Salah has. So I'd play him as a striker personally. I think he's fantastic. Some random guy called Boy says, Fut Birthday Rashford, Moments Bernardo Silva, Flashback Boateng, Konate Road to the Final Card, Baby Roberto Carlos, Team of the Year Alexander Trent Arnold, Inform Salah, Prime SCN, and 3.5 million coin budget. I'm going to do the squad for today, guys. But remember, I don't like it when you tell me loads and loads of players because it means that there's not really many spaces to fill. So when you do this, try to put in, I'd say, maximum of about 3, 4 at the absolute most, because obviously now we've only got 3 positions to fill with 3.5 million coins. It's going to be fairly straightforward and, well, you know, mostly icons really, or players that just strong link with the players you've got left. So for 3.5 million coins, well, first of all, let's start off the goalkeeper. It's got to be Neuer, really, because you've obviously got 2 Bundesliga goalkeepers. If you don't have the flashback, I mean, you would have said if you had the flashback. So either go for one of these. I think for the actual price here, even though you've got 3.5 million coins, just go for the gold. It's not going to really make a difference at all. I don't really think one in form on a goalkeeper really makes any difference. Now, for these positions, I do like Neymar, but then it's going to be hard to get chemistry, so you'd have to change formations around to kind of squeeze him in. So what I'd probably do, if you want to stick to these kinds of positions, is just go for a Mane. I'd probably go for the 90 rated, and then we can go for any midfielder. At the moment, we only have one midfielder, so you need another solid midfielder. I'd go for a Prime Moments, and that is pretty much your whole budget gone there. But realistically, mate, you've got a lot of budget for only 3 positions, so maybe build a couple of squads or decide to take out the weakest players in this team, which I'd probably say is Carlos. But then who do you go for left back? You know, so it's a very hard budget and team to work with. But this is probably what I'd go for if I was you. Manuka says he has a Paqueta and a Cordoba and 100,000 coins. So it looks like to me you are a squad battles merchant. But these are the kinds of squad builders that I prefer doing, because now I've got 2 players, 2 different leagues, 2 different nationalities to kind of work a team around. So first of all, I would probably say go for a Coutinho. And that way you're going to get chemistry with both players, being Brazilian and Bundesliga. That way it's going to be very easy now to build a squad around the rest of the players. I'd probably go for a Delaney. You can probably go for an Inform actually, and then a Witsel as well. He's a very good player, and he's going to get a strong link there on Delaney. And then we'll go Sancho. You could go Gnabry as well, I believe, and you'll still get everybody on full chemistry. And then for the defence, you're probably going to have to go down the route of Bundesliga to keep everybody happy. Let's go for Hernandez. Does he pop up? Yes, he does. 84 rated. Then we have a Kanji. If you have the storyline of Kanji, that would be perfect. If you don't, it doesn't matter too much. Just swap around there. Then we'll go for a Hernandez. Same team as Paqueta, and also the same nationality. I think he's actually the brother of the centre-back here. So you can go for an Inform, but it's very expensive, especially for an 81 rated. So we're going to go for the 76 rated. And then we're looking at about, 90,000 coins at the moment. So let's go for Berkey. Berkey as your goalkeeper. And then go for Klosterman as your right back. So there you go. For 100,000 coins, everybody's on full chemistry. You've got a pretty solid team. What I'll do is play, obviously, Delaney and Witsel as your 2 midfielders. I'd probably say leave Delaney on balance attack if you want to go like a 4-4-2. Then put Paqueta. I'd probably play him as a striker with Cordoba, or in a 4-2-3-1 play him as a central cam, but then you're wasting Coutinho, you don't have enough pace out wide. So in fact, what I'd probably do if he was in 4-2-3-1 is actually play Paqueta. Let's change it to 4-2-3-1, so I'd show you what I'd do. So if he was using this formation, what I'd do is have, in fact, it's probably better visually to have a look at this because you can see where they'd play, right? So I'll probably play Cordoba on the left side, then I'd play Sancho on the right side with Coutinho in the middle and Paqueta as striker. That way you're going to be able to use your pace on the wings, or you can even, you can't really play Coutinho anywhere apart from central cam. He's not got enough pace, he hasn't got enough strength to be a striker or hold the ball at all. So I think that's probably the best way for it. 5-star weak foot on Paqueta will give you options when you're attacking. You know, if you get into a good position in the box, your opponent won't know which way you're going to turn. So he's a very good player for the rating he is. In fact, I take back what I say there. 4-2-3-1 would be a terrible formation for these players. What you really want to do is use a formation like a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, like this formation, and play Witsel, and it doesn't really matter, either one of them will be on stay back. Then Paqueta in midfield, and then these two as striker with Coutinho as a cam. I think that would be best. You could do it at 4-3-1-2. I like 4-3-1-2 this year. Quite similar, except you've got 3 midfielders rather than an actual CDM in the 4-1-2-1-2. And what you do is you let your left backs and your right backs get forward as well. These guys have enough pace to be able to do that. And I think that's probably the best you can do with those players and 100,000 coins. Deadpool says Birthday, Bergwijn, Daniel James, future stars, Van der Sar mid, Varane, base Rijkaard, and a budget of about 400,000 coins. So we've put the players in, and this team is going to be a lot harder to do because we have 2 players that are in the right wing position. So you're going to have to play one of them off chem unless you use like a 3 at the back formation with 2, like a right mid and a right wing. But then it's going to be very hard to build, the right squad with only 400,000 coins because you're going to have to use a lot of position changes like shapeshifters, and they're quite expensive. So what I would do, what you can do first of all, is go for Bergwijn there and play him off chem. It depends which way you want to play them off chem. Go for a Heung-min Son in form with maybe a Rashford as your striker. That way you get full chemistry on Daniel James. But then what we do is go for a Wijnaldum there, add a little bit more pace because Rijkaard, he's only got 70 pace, but he's also quite low on agility and balance as well, so he's going to feel even slower than 70 pace. Don't really recommend that icon at all. Then I go for a Semedo Lenglet to get the Barcelona links, and then left back we can go for a Mendy again to get the perfect link with Varane. Now, everybody will be on good chemistry apart from Bergwijn. I don't even know how you say his name. Sorry if I'm killing his name. What you can do to change this up is actually go and play him there if you want to play him on full chemistry. Put Daniel James as a right mid, and then get rid of Heung-min Son, play Rashford in form, and then normal Heung-min Son. Okay, so it really depends what way you want to go. This is going to be only 300,000 coins, so you have 100k in the bank. So if you want to go for a Heung-min Son, you won't be able to do that with the special card unless you go for like a team of the year nominees. I think that's what it's called. But then it's so much more expensive, so maybe it's just best to undercut yourself and just save that 100,000 coins for the next SBC or something like that. And again, this is going to be more for a 4-2-3-1. You've got a lot of pace in this squad. Heung-min Son can play as a striker. He can play as a cam. And the same with Bergwijn. He is obviously a right wing, but you can play him any way you want. 5-star weak foot. He's got good agility and balance for a player of his size and strength. So yeah, he can play in any attacking position you want. Aiden says he has a Fut Birthday Bale untradeable, so very lucky pack there. He also has Team of the Year Van Dijk, 89 Van Der Sar, so I guess that's from Icon Swaps, and Pogba and Kante with 2 million coins. So first of all, I want to say I actually had my webcam over the actual prices of these squads for the first few squads. Apologise for that, but obviously to go back it would be such a pain and it wouldn't be natural. I would just be talking again. It would be really weird. So we're going to just move the webcam down here. It's the first time I've recorded like this, so that's why I've messed up there. But as you can see, we've put these players on the pitch. Now, if you've got 2 million coins, I would probably recommend going for a Vinicius Junior Shapeshifters card. A lot of people really like this card. Seen them in a lot of squads. That's going to put you back about 400,000 on Xbox, 500 on PlayStation. Then you can go for an Emerson as a right back. Now from this position, Van Dijk still has full chemistry, but honestly guys, it really does not matter that he goes off chemistry, and the reason why, he's a 99 rated card. If we actually pop up his stats real quick here and go to 8 chemistry on Van Dijk, put a shadow on him for say, he's got 95 acceleration, 97 sprint speed, and his defending's already maxed out. So you do not need to play him on max chemistry. That's fine. So that's about 600,000 to 800,000 coins depending on your platform. We're going to go for the trusty left back. Again, I think that's the 3rd time in this squad builder. Then we're going to go for Neymar, the trusty Neymar and Mbappe combination. And that should put us on max chemistry for everybody. Yes, it does. Apart from Van Dijk, of course, but this is a solid squad. Kante is your more defensive player. Pogba can be stay back, well, not stay back, balanced attack. Whereas you've got Bale, who can play anywhere because you've now got that 5-star weak foot. Vinicius Junior, 5-star skills, awesome player. Well, actually, you've got 3 5-star skillers in here, and also 2 players with a 5-star weak foot. So this is going to be a wicked team. And then you've got Van Dijk Team of the Year in defence with Emerson right back. Your weakest player is actually Mendy, to be honest with you, but he's not a weak player at all. The Real Tomato says, please do a team with Sarr, the new centre-back, 87 rated, Bakayoko, 88, Ben Yedder, 85, and also Icon, 89 rated, Barnes with 150k budget. I'm guessing that he got this Barnes from a mid-icon pack, or actually maybe was it the... Is it the 89? Oh, it's the Prime. Okay, so maybe you got it from one of the icon swaps. But either way, it's going to be quite straightforward because you've got a lot of French players from the French league and you've got an icon. So very easy for chemistry. What I'd probably do, 150,000 coins if you want to add some spice to your attack. Go for a Rashford and probably go for a Saint Maximin. You could go for a special version, but you can see they're very expensive. So we'll just go for the normal one for now. And then we'll probably go for an N Diddy as the CDM. You could go for the first inform. There's actually not a lot of price difference. You do get 2 pace and an extra defending stat there, a bit more physical and passing. Really down to you. We'll go for the first inform for now, and then we'll go for Pereira as the right back, not his special version though. He does have a couple of versions of his card. It's going to have A6 pace, pretty decent for the pace. Then we'll go for a Kim Pembe as the other centre back with also Bernat. Winter Refresh as a left back with Lloris in goal. So that should set you back just under 150,000 coins. If you want to upgrade this squad, I'd probably say go for the next version up for Ndidi. That's probably the smallest increment that you can do. It's going to put you just over 150,000 coins. But apart from that, mates, that looks to be about all you really need. Again, 4-2-3-1, Ndidi with Bakayoko. Ndidi's quite a small player, but quite strong and small, whereas Bakayoko is huge. So if you've unlocked him or you're going to unlock him, this is going to be a very good team for you to go into Weekend League with. Robert G says, Fut Birthday Saint Maximin, lucky guy if you've packed him. Gold Son and Gold Kante as well. 10 mil budget, that is a humongous budget. As you can see here, we've got a lot of players that you can pick, and to be honest, there's not like a correct or wrong answer here. It's just a matter of whatever you want to go with. You can spend more coins on the defense, more coins on the attack, but I think if we go for an Mbappe Team of the Year, this guy is going to carry you to a lot of wins. 5-star skills, you could even go for the Fut Birthday Mbappe if he plays better for you. 5-star weak foot, depends if you want to play him more central or if you want to play him on the wing, but I feel like in this team you want to play him more central, get the most out of the coins that you spend. That way you can go for a Neymar as a left wing. And then in terms of the defence, we're looking at about 5 to 6 million coins. It depends which platform we're on right now. I'll probably go for a Militao. Militao's come down quite a lot since he's a live item. And obviously he's not going to get the upgrade now. And also Varane is, well, he's not cheap by any means. But with this budget, you can afford him. He's got 87 pace, 89 defending. It's basically like a cheaper version of like a Prime Maldini, except it's a little bit more clumsy. Ter Stegen, I think the best goalkeeper in the game. Then you've got also Mendy as a left back again. You could go for a Lodi. In fact, that would actually be a very good choice if you go for a Lodi. Let's go for him instead. I think he's a great left back. About 300,000 coins at the moment though. It's quite expensive, depending on which platform. And again, it depends which formation you want to go down. But I would probably say something like a Matthias, very good CDM, and also SEN, very good CDM for the price. If we go for a baby SEN, that should do it, and that should set you up about 10 million coins on PS4, 8 million on Xbox, and just over 10 million on PC. So this would be best if you were using like a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow or 4-3-1-2, or basically any formation with 3 midfielders. These midfielders are going to just, the AI on these midfielders are going to do everything for you. So you don't even have to be that good as a FIFA player to get the results here. And obviously Mbappe and Neymar, or even Saint Maximin as a striker, I'd probably play Neymar as a cam with these two as a striker since they're a little bit faster. And he's also got better passing. Well, Mbappe's got very good passing, but the 5-star weak foot on Neymar is going to be great for the passing and just finding different angles. The Boys of Gaming says Bakayoko untradeable, Mbappe, Lozano, Modric, 200,000 coins. So let's put those players in and make sure that they are signed as paid for already or untradeable. And with 200,000 coins, that's not a lot to play with, especially considering you've got Mbappe, which is a very good player. Lozano, I really like Lozano for the price. Insane player. He's got the 4-star weak foot and 5-star skills. So I'll probably say Ben Yedder, get Mbappe on full chemistry that way. Then you can go for a Martial on the left wing. Now this isn't like the ideal attack, but obviously you're going to have Mbappe and Ben Yedder as your main players with Lozano. Martial's more of a chemistry filler really. Again, we're going to go for Mendy as a left back. He's just so easy to use. We're going to go for Varane. Again, as a centre-back, the normal version, we're going to go for Areola as a goalkeeper. To be honest with you, 82 rated, it doesn't matter. He's a great goalkeeper. And then we're going to go for Manolas as a centre-back. And of course, you know what's coming. We're going to go for Malquit as the right-back. And then Allen as your centre-mid. That way we get Lozano on full chemistry. And this side of the pitch is locked off with Napoli players. Again, 4-2-3-1. Allen is more of your attacking player, because he's got, well, he will feel better at dribbling. I know Bakayoko has higher dribbling, but because he's taller, he's going to feel a bit more clunky. So I think Allen getting forward is a better idea than Bakayoko getting forward. It's really down to you and how you want to play with it. Maybe leave both your centre mids or balanced attack if you really want to go out and attack in like a 4-4-2 or something like that. But guys, thank you for watching today's squad video. Decided to record it slightly different from the normal setup. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. If you enjoy the series, drop a like on the video. Make sure you leave a comment as well with some players that you have. Try not to recommend like any more than like 4 or 5 players, because it makes squad building a lot easier, or even more fun I should say, if you've got less players, and then I'll have more of a budget to play with. And yeah, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and I will catch you guys later. Bye bye.